The gas are going up. The gas are going up. Do, 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 do. Yeah, gas are going up. So you've heard it here first. We won a match on Saturday. Sorry, I'm knocking the table already. I've barely got sat down. Oh, get me leg in. Right, yeah, so let's get that out of the way. Rovers won on Saturday, and then that's great, isn't it? So, bit of a peculiar experience. But that is not what I'm talking about, nor am I going to be talking too much about this. So, I've just been online and on the Subbuteo Revival Facebook page. So if you're not on that, this part will mean nothing to you. But Gary Downs, this is what I was talking about. Someone else had one of these on their stadium bills. I got one in here. Not surprisingly, mine's all blue, but that's just the way it is. I have been planning to do something with these windows, so I sort of painted them a little bit white with a bit of ink in there. But I was thinking you could drop some resin in it and make it look like glass. And then I think the other guy that was on there, he had some sort of decals on there, but that's mine, so, you know, they are about. I've had that for ages, but I keep it around the edges like that. If any of you went to Rovers and stood on the Blackthorn about 10 years ago, they used to have a double cabin unit like that. If you imagine this was the Blackthorn end, and it was basically placed there, so that looks fairly similar. Anyway, I was not going to talk about any of that. I'm here to talk about SubbuteoFest21, which was yesterday. So yesterday was Sunday, today is the end of the day at Monday. I wanted to have a day just to get it all together in my mind, because it was a bit overwhelming when I went there, but this was the first Subbuteo Fest or get together or meet that I'd ever been to. Apologies if I wipe my brow. It's very sunny today, and as you probably know already, it's very warm in here when it gets sunny. So yeah, I went to Subbuteo Fest yesterday. Got there, it wasn't my normal bubbly self, because it was a bit overwhelming walking in when you're a solo player and you spend 18 months on your own tinkering around with Subbuteo. All of a sudden there's about 100 people in there playing games. But if you've never been to one before, I'm going to say give it a go, because I went in there's about a dozen tables inside the main area where people were playing a Subbuteo tournament, knockout tournament. So I was able to have a good look at that. It's interesting to see lots of different teams playing, flats playing, you know, normal figures and heavyweights and all sorts. So yeah, that was interesting. There's also some stalls there where you could buy some bits and pieces, and it was very nice to meet some people in the flesh. So almost like putting faces to other YouTube channels and other TikTok channels and people that you see online, and you're able to sort of meet them and talk to them. That was very interesting. So if you did see me there yesterday, thank you very much for saying hello and anything nice you said about this channel. It's always very much appreciated, so thank you very much. Yeah, there was a few stalls there. I didn't buy any teams. I did buy one thing when I was there, and I've got that here. So Wobbly Hobby Shop had a stall, and they had for sale these. I've seen them before on Table Football Monthly and a few other places. These sort of solo keeping goalkeepers. I'm not going to bang on too much about them here, because I want to do a separate episode about them where I try them out. But if you don't know what they are or how they work, then, you know, stay tuned and I'll do an episode and we'll see how good they are and what we can do with them. So that'll be another time. But yeah, Subbuteo Fest. Yeah, it was alright. It was good. So it was nice to get out and mix with the community. I know there's been a bit of a bust up since, but I'm not going to talk about that. That's nothing to do with me. So I think there's another Subbuteo meet. I think it's more of a like a market one and a swaps one rather than a tournament, but don't quote me on that. There's one in Sheffield which I've just been chatting about online, and that's on the 31st of October. So if you've never been to a Subbuteo meet before, then do consider going to that one. The details of that have been posted up on the Subbuteo Revival group. I think Gary Downs again put the details on there, so have a look at that. And if you fancy going and you just need a bit of moral support, then give me a shout, because I'm intending on driving up and giving that one a go as well and seeing what that one's about. And I might actually buy some stuff there. As long as it doesn't conflict with anything that I'm doing down here, I'm going to try and be there. I'm not going to promise that I'll be there, but I'm going to try and be there. It's actually slightly nearer to where I am than the Haverhill one. So, yeah, think about going. And if you do, I will see you there. But yeah, well worth it and well worth trying them out. I did put a few videos up. I always feel like I've videoed more than I have, but hopefully those videos give you an idea of what it's like. And very, very soon I'm going to be getting back to doing all the normal things that we've been doing. I've also got plans at the minute, I think I mentioned it before, but I've been chatting with Subbuteo Asylum about a new pitch, and I don't want to tell you too much because it will ruin the surprise, but I'm putting together a design. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, until next time, up the gas. Oh, and remember, be nice to each other. Alright? That's Jem's message for the week. If you haven't got something nice to say, don't say anything at all. Alright? Right. Until next time, up the gas.